Hello, everybody. Today we'll be discussing the email threat simulator. We'll discuss how to start a scan, how to view the reports, as well as what the different attack vectors look like and where you can view them. Let's begin. First thing we're going to do is start from our dashboard and go down to our email threat simulator. And we'll be able to see our scans page as well as our attack vectors page. This is where we'll go to start our new scan, as well as view any previous scans that we have made to our test email accounts. You can see here on our chart that we have the date created, the status of our scan, the domain that we're scanning, and any actions that we'd like to take. We could view our report. Under more actions, we could duplicate this scan or delete it. To start a new scan, we're simply going to click New. We'll get a warning here to prompt us to use a test account due to the nature of the threats that we are sending to this account. It is highly important to utilize a test account when utilizing the email threat simulator. We'll click I understand. We'll enter in our test email account. And then under option, we can choose automatic with password, manual with no password, or we can continue with Microsoft 365 if we're using a Outlook or Exchange account. If you are utilizing a Microsoft Office 365 account, please visit our email threat simulator documentation regarding the extra steps and permissions required to running the email threat simulator with your Microsoft Office 365 account. This will help you obtain your application client ID as well as the directory tenant ID. We're going to select automate with password, and we're going to enter our password in here. Since we are not using a Exchange or Office 365 account, we are not going to select our Outlook Web Access button, and we're going to go ahead and click Next. We can select Continuous Scan if we want to scan new attack vectors when they're added by our support team. And under Distribution, we can decide the intervals and the time period that these emails will be sent. We can define our sending limit, and we can send emails with our SMTP delay every number of seconds, minutes, or hours. We could distribute emails over an hour rate or a minute rate, and we'll go ahead and click Next. We have our license agreement. Once we hit accept, we can go ahead and click Save. Now we can see here that our scan that we have started is in progress. To view our report, we'll simply just go over here to our View Report button. Here under our scan summary, we could see the total number of attacks sent, which would be the number of emails sent to the target email address. Under secure endpoints, this would be the number of emails that were blocked by our email security solutions. Insecure endpoints would be the number of emails that have made it through our email security solutions. And unchecked emails would be the number of emails that cannot be checked because the automated scan was not enabled. Under status, we can see completed. We can see our start date for our scan, our security score, the email address we're targeting, and then we could see our attack types, and we can also see them by email status. We click on malicious attachments. We can see our breakdown of our widgets from above. Same thing if we click ransomware samples. We can see the number of our insecure, secure, and unchecked emails by ransomware. If we click by email status, we'll be able to see a breakdown as well of insecure emails, the number of malicious attachments, as well as the number of ransomware samples. Under secure endpoints, we could see same information, the number of emails that were blocked that were malicious attachments, as well as the number of emails that were ransomware samples that were blocked. If we come under sent attacks, we can see the name of the attack vector, the extension of that attack vector, whether it's a website, an attachment, or URL. Under category, we could see the type of attack vector. In this case, we're viewing malicious attachments, and we could filter for any other categories as well, which would be ransomware. We could see the hash format of the file, our status of sending this attack vector, if it was successful or blocked, and the result of sending this attack vector. If it was secure, the attack vector was sent but not successfully delivered. If it was insecure, the attack vector was sent and delivered into the inbox. And if it was unchecked, the attack vector might have been sent successfully, but the delivery has not been checked. And this is typically due to users utilizing the email threat simulator, but opting to manually launch the investigation rather than automating with the password. Jumping back into our email threat simulator main page, we can view all the attack vectors that are available within our email threat simulator library. And once again, we can see the attack vector name, the type of attack vector, the hash for the attack vector, and the severity of this threat. And under status, we could see that all of these are enabled to be launched when launching a email threat simulator scan, or we could choose to view the ones that are disabled as well. We can see the date created, and under actions, we can edit this attack vector, although we do not recommend editing any of our attack vectors. And under more actions, we could choose to disable this if this is a threat that we do not want to send to our test email address, or we can have it removed. Under table settings, we can show or hide any of the columns that are available, and we can download a CSV or XLS file of the list of attack vectors we have. This is also true as well for downloading the list of scans that we have running as well. This will complete our video on the email threat simulator. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.